Hello everybody, welcome back to this video. I'm just gonna go over this article I find so amazing, so interesting. Now, this is not a health channel. I know it's not like I'm just gonna talk about this today because I find it so interesting, so important to talk about. Now, this is about um intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting. So this is just talking about the evidence-based health benefit of intermittent fasting. Now, I know like not everybody can do fasting. It's not an easy task. It's extremely difficult. It's hard, and um, yeah. So I'm just gonna go over this. But most importantly, I remember I talked about sleeping, the benefit of sleeping. Now, what I realize is that in order for you, right, if you want to lose weight, if you want to have a healthy life, you have to really have a good sleep habit. Like, you really have to manage your sleeping, and you need to be able to sleep properly. And everything is connected, right? So, this channel is about, uh, retirement, like, saving, investing, and, you know, self sustainability, long life, you know, and all that. I talk about all that, but all of those things I find connected. If you if you have too much debt or you can't sleep, this will affect your health. And ultimately, it will make your life shorter. And all the investment practices, all those things you're doing, you will lose them all. You won't have time to enjoy them because you're gonna be dead, right? So what you do? Well, you have to take care of your health. You have to make sure you have enough sleep. You have to make sure your blood pressure, your blood, like your sugar level, and your weight, right? All those things are connected. Now, I'm gonna read this, and so that at least uh, you may find it interesting or not. Let's go. And this is intermittent fasting is eating pattern where you cycle between periods of eating and fasting. So basically, it's just like a certain period of in the day you decide, okay, no, I'm not gonna eat from this time to that time, and you just cancel like lunch, or you cancel breakfast, and you say, okay, no, I'm not gonna eat. But there's a there's a method, right? There's two method. There's method 16 by 16:8, and there's the method um 5:2. So numerous studies show that it can be powerful benefits for your body and brain to intermittent fasting. Here are the 10 evidence. So there are the 10 evidence of there. The first one is changes of the function of hormones, cells, and genes. When you don't eat for a while, several things happen in your body. Okay, for example, your body changes hormone levels to make stored body fat more accessible, and initiates important cellular repair processes. So now this is basically, it's just like, so it repairing the cells, right? Remember, your cells keep uh repairing all the time, but by not eating, not putting in more food in your body for a while, it gives your body more time to do that process and do it more effectively. So here are some of the changes. Your insulin level, right? The blood levels of insulin drop significantly. That's a really good thing, right? So you don't have too much insulin in your body. It facilitates fat burning. That's really good. So you're removing more fat from your body for a while. Um, And I remember I was talking about the sleep uh, article the other day, and it says when you the insulin level, right? So when you don't sleep, right, the you will have the sensor in your body that will always make you feel like you're hungry. You're hungry. You feel like you're weak. You're extremely tired, right? So it's gonna the sensor gonna tell your body, oh, this is because you need food. You need food. It's not really what you need. Your body is full, but it make your body feel like you need more, but you don't really need more. It's just because you didn't sleep enough, right? And this, by doing so, will increase your insulin level in your body by eating too much. And then this is really, really dangerous. So let's go keep moving. Human growth hormone, HGH levels. The blood levels of human growth hormone may increase dramatically. Higher level of this hormone facilitate fat burning and muscle gain and have numerous other benefits. So, and there's cellular repair. So, the body induces important cellular repair processes such as removing waste material from cells. That's amazing, right? You're removing all the bad components in the cell. So, that's good. And gene expression. There are benefits changes in several genes and molecules related to longevity and protection against disease, right? So you have longevity, so you will live longer, and then this protect you against diseases. So people don't realize that the more weight you gain, right, the more you have the more probability that you may end up having cancer in the future. So cancer, one of the more effective way to protect yourself against cancer is by keeping yourself in normal weight, right? So if you overweight yourself, you can it's there's a probability that you end up having cancer easily, right? But if you have less weight, the less weight you have, basically, the less chance you have to get cancer. So those are the things that, I mean, I'm not saying, hey, when you're overweight, you're gonna have cancer. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you have the probability that you have cancer is higher when you're overweight. Okay, so yeah, many of the benefits of intermittent fasting are related to these changes in hormones, the function of cells, and gene expression. So, and there's a little summary. Your cells also initiate important cellular repair process and change which gene they express. When you fast, insulin levels drop and HGH increases. That's good. So, this can help you lose weight and visceral fat. That's amazing. So, as you know, I see a lot of people always think that the way to lose weight is to make is to do diet stuff temporarily is to tell people they are doing diet. It's not. It's that's not the. It's to just go out there and do exercises. I mean, exercise is great. It's good to go to the gym or exercise at your house or walk. It's amazing and it's essential, right, to do that. But to me, like losing weight is just it's simple. It's just putting less inside your body, right? It's if you used to eat like uh too much, right? So you just reduce that. So you cut this in half. If you cut your food, the amount of food you put inside your body by half, right, for a period of a year, then your body gonna lose that like all of that weight. Right? It's gonna lose a lot. because the weight you used to put food in your body is decreasing. So of course, right, the amount of food you put in, right, reduced, then the amount you're gonna have in gonna reduce as well, right? So it's that simple to me. So it's just about like cutting the amount you put in. So many of those who try intermittent fasting are doing it to lose weight. Okay, so generally speaking, intermittent fasting will make you eat fewer meals. Okay, unless you compensate by eating much more during the other meals, you will end up taking a fewer calories. Okay. Additionally, intermittent fasting enhances our hormone function to facilitate weight loss. Okay. Low insulin levels, higher HGH levels, and increases amounts of norp- norepinephrine, uh, that's noradrenaline, uh, all increase the breakdown of body fat and facilitate its use of energy. For this reason, short-term fasting actually increase your metabolic rate, helping you burn even more calories. Okay, so and they go ahead talking about all that. Study participant also lost 47% of their waist circumference, 6 to 24 weeks, and all that. So, and then this says can reduce insulin resistant, lowering your risk for type 2 diabetics. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, so that lower your risk for type 2 diabetic. Okay, so this decreases the fact you can end up in have type 2. You see, so that's amazing. Type 2 diabetic has become a very common diagnosis in recent decades. And by the way, this type of diabetic, it's really easy to reverse. Okay, it's really easy. Just like I was saying, you just stop eating too much carbohydrate, right? Like bread, white bread, too much like pasta, too much things like you know, pie, right? If you're eating too much apple pie, stuff like that, you're gonna reduce that. Once you reduce it, then yeah, or you're gonna return to normal, right? You just reversed it. So it's not, and so many people think, oh no, put more insulin, put more. It's like, okay, you're doing exactly the opposite of what you should do. It's like, oh, the insulin is not gonna, you know, what I mean, these are the type of quick fix. You know, people just always tend to think it's like quick fix, quick fix. No, there are easy solutions. So its main feature is high blood sugar level in the context of insulin resistance. Okay, anything that reduces insulin resistance should help lower blood sugar levels and protect against type 2 diabetic. Okay, so anything that reduces insulin resistance should help lower blood sugar levels and protect against type 2 diabetics. Okay, so really, really interesting. Interestingly, intermittent fasting has been shown to have major benefit for insulin resistance and to lead to an impressive reduction in blood sugar level. Right? So in human studies on intermittent fasting blood sugar has been reduced by 3 to 6% over the course of 8 to 12 weeks in people with pre-diabetes. Fasting insulin has been reduced by 20 to 30%, right? So it's really, really interesting, like fasting. Um, yeah, I saw this video from this doctor was saying that he's from Toronto, Ontario. He is saying, hey, this is fasting will reverse type 2 diabetic. You just, eat less, you know. And this is the same thing we have seen, like in some religions. They do fasting. There's a reason for that, right? Those are good practices from like years and years and years ago, right? So I mean, there are reasons why they do that. So yeah. And this also, intermittent fasting can reduce oxidative stress and inflammation in the body. Can reduce oxidative stress and inflammation in the body. I know I don't really know all those terms properly. Now let's read what it is. Oxidative stress is one of the steps toward aging and many chronic disease. Okay, oxidative stress is one of the steps towards aging and many chronic disease. So this is gonna reduce that, right? So you don't have that much of stress, right, in your head or in your body. It involves unstable molecules called free radicals. Free radicals react with other important molecules such as protein and DNA and damage them. Several studies show that intermittent fasting may enhance the body's resistance to oxidative stress. So yeah. So maybe beneficial for heart health. Okay, so this will be intermittent fasting is beneficial for heart and health. Right, everything is connected. If right, the one practice benefit, you know, your body, benefit you know, your blood sugar level, it will automatically benefit your heart. It's gonna benefit so many other things in your body. But if something you practice, right, so is destroying one side of your body, or maybe it's destroying your um your heart, or it's destroying one part of your body, it's gonna ultimately destroy the other part. All your body is connected. Okay, so yeah, blood pressure, blood sugar levels, so inflammatory makers. So yeah, and then it's gonna induce various cellular repair processes. So it's gonna, yeah. So it's the same thing. You're just repeating the same. It may help prevent cancer. Okay, so that's another thing. That's what I was saying. So I didn't even saw that before. So they say it's gonna prevent cancer, right? So ultimately, of course, if it's repairing cellulars, right, it's gonna of course prevent you from getting cancer, right? So cancer is characterized by uncontrolled growth of cells, right? When there's so many cells being produced in your body uncontrollably. Fasting has been shown to have several effect, effects on metabolism that may lead to reduced risk of cancer. Amazing. That's amazing. So, and by the way, this is why I like intermittent fasting more than just like strict fasting. Right? Like spend so much hours without eating anything. This is like really dangerous, and I wouldn't suggest that, because I think it's too drastic, right? But if you think about just okay, intermittent fasting, right, just for a period of time, give your body some time, right? And then and then you just eat something very small, very light, right? And then you train your body to get used to it, slowly, right? Instead of drastically, put so much like pressure in your body. It's bad. It's not good. So, but intermittent fasting is more easy to go with, right? And also the all the benefit of doing so. It's great. Right? It's amazing. And yeah, yeah, I like it, and I'm gonna practice it. Right? I'm just gonna see if I can practice it. So amazing. So it has benefit for your brain, right? What's good for the body is often good for the brain as well. Of course, exactly. Everything is connected. So yeah, so to keep talking about insulin and may help prevent Alzheimer's disease. Exactly. So yeah, so Alzheimer's disease is the world's most common neurodegenerative disease. The Alzheimer's is when you forget, you lose your memory, all that. So yeah, so exactly. And Alzheimer's is related to sleep as well, right? So when you sleep, right, you you keep your memory, everything stay fresh, right? Everything stay healthy. But when you don't sleep, well, you see those people working in those factories, and at night, and I used to do that too. It's terrible. It's a very bad feeling, and this is why I feel so bad for these people, and they're struggling, and the other one get hurt the most when inflation go up, and when things, when the economy go bad, like everything, the other one will suffer the most. So, yeah, it's very bad, and sleeping is good. It's very amazing. It's really important that you sleep enough. By sleeping, you feel more energetic, right? Your body's not feeling weak, and you're not tired, right? So that's why it's very good that you sleep enough. And the lastly may extend your lifespan, helping you live longer. So we just saw that before. Yeah, of course. You have all those benefits. Of course, it's gonna make you live longer. So yeah, so the bottom line, intermittent fasting is a very popular weight loss method, but its benefit extend beyond that. So this is what I don't like weight loss. Right? It's like weight loss has so many negative connotation to it. I don't wanna I don't like the term weight loss. I like okay, intermittent fasting is good, for your body, right? You have to so all of the benefit, not just weight loss. Weight loss is just like a vague term. It's just weight loss. It's like what do you mean? So, but its benefit extend beyond that. It can help you live a longer and all around healthier life too, according to studies involving animals and humans. Right? I mean, I don't care really about the studies. I mean, studies are most of I. There's so many studies that are kind of like really fake studies. Like they are not real. Just they get funded by the government, and they just see all those fake scientists. So say a bunch of nonsense. I don't really trust studies, but I really wanna look at the fact. Okay, and if you have to look what's going on, what's happening in your life, right? Did it work for you? Okay, so maybe this thing, maybe intermittent fasting doesn't work for you. Maybe something else worked. Maybe just by sleeping better worked for you, right? So I mean, it's just like listen to your body, right? It's just like same thing with inflation. People say, okay, inflation is not high, right? Oh, inflation is not here. Oh, recession is not here. Just look at it on your city. Just look at it for yourself, right? What somebody else is saying in 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 DC, right, is not necessarily what is happening in your own life, personal life. That's what I feel like. I feel like so many people are so hyper connected to the whole world. You don't have to be to know what's going on in Europe or UK. Who cares? Like, I mean, let them deal with their problem. That's their problem. Can you fix it? No. Why you give yourself so much problem, and you have to think about all those things that you don't have to really care about. Now you can't sleep. You see what I mean? It's like so like and this is and I think YouTube and social media is responsible for that. Right? They bombard you with all those informations, right, coming all around the world, right? Now you have to be responsible for that. You have to think about, oh, what's going on there? What is that? What's that? I was at the work the other day, and the guy came up. He's like, "Oh, Pelosi went to that place, that country. I don't know." And the other guy would look at him. He's like, "What?" He said, "Yeah, Pelosi went over there, and she was not supposed to go." And like, okay, you at work, right? Why you have to talk about like political things? Right? It's like it's not a good habit. Like, why are you talking about things like, okay, who cares? She went there. Okay, she got lucky. The airplane didn't blow up. Okay, yes, that's good. Okay, so what are you supposed to do? Like, can you go and tell her, hey, don't you're not supposed to go and just stop it and you bitch? No, you can't do that. Like, you can't do that for her, right? So I mean, this is the thing. I feel like so many people concentrate too much in things that that they should never care about. I mean, they care too much about things they should just ignore and live their life. So I feel, and they make their life fucking like 10 times more complicated than what it was supposed to be. It's like why? And you will see like people who happier are the people who don't care, who don't give a damn about what's going on, and they just focus on their life and focus on their own onions and just deal with their own situation in the day-to-day life, right? So that's why that's the thing. Simple life. Life is simple. But so many people complicated it. They just make it like extremely dangerous. Like, okay, now everybody worry about nuclear war. Okay, if there's a nuclear war, you're not gonna survive anyway. What you gonna do, right? So okay, if you can build a bunker, build a bunker. Yeah, if this is what you can do, okay, yeah. If you have the money, yeah. But if you don't, okay, you're gonna get fucked anyway. So see what I mean? So it's just like it's so easy to just make decision. I mean, yeah. So anyway, I just gonna leave it here, guys. Just focus on what you can control. Don't try to focus on what you cannot control. So, anyways, this was the video for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again. Bye, cover.